half of their money toward that Pause Ahead All Secrets, but also they said half for Bubble Ghost All Stages. Because both of these games are dear to me, and I had no idea people ran them. Good luck to the runners. Well, thanks, Coddle. Yeah, it seems like whatever game you're interested in, somebody out there is running it. It's absolutely awesome.
All right, then. So here we are for the Random Genesis Games block. I'm your pilot for 2/3 of it. My name is Breakdown. Starting off with some of the darker corners of the Genesis library here with Ghostbusters. Generally known as the good old Ghostbusters game. But we'll be getting started. You guys ready on the timer back there? All right, we'll get this thing going in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so you notice we had character select here. We use Egon for the run here because Egon is the fastest character. Egon has the lowest health, though, so causes a few problems. Ray is more durable. Let's see, that safe right there is a 50-50 shot at either the bomb that I got that you don't want or a bag of cash. I need to hit one bag of cash in order to get enough money for purchases by the end of the next stage. But I have 3 shots at those. And there's a backup strat if I lose the coin flip 3 times. That mini boss went pretty well. Oh, bad catch though.
Rude. Good fight.
Yep. That's actually probably the 3rd scariest mini boss in the game, so they don't have any extra weapons yet. He has actually a pretty good chance to kill me. Deaths are not uncommon in this. I don't get deathless runs that often, but here's to hoping. All right, and now this boss, I'm very adept at just missing the 2 cycle, so we will see what happens. Get him in the corner. I'm guessing 2 shots. Yep.
Nicely done.
So
Now,
yeah.
Is this a maximum mash style game, or do you have to try and hit a rhythm for iframes?
You can max mash it. You can have 2 shots on screen at a time.
Okay.
Mashing is a bit of a hole in my speedrunning game.
We can't all be Mecha Richter.
Indeed. All right, so stage 1 in the books. Good stuff. Now the most important menu in the game. Got to pick the right stage. Take that a little slow. Marathon safety. All right, so now we're in the Woody House. Woody House gimmick is that it's dark, and there are ghosts about, spooky ghosts. It's pretty spooky. I don't know. I'm getting scared. I can't handle it. Fire porcupines at the background. Too spooky for me. Let's turn the lights on. All right, now this is probably the 2nd hardest stage in the game for the speed run because it's still very underpowered at this juncture. And let's see, these 2 saves are guaranteed cash drops.
Nice.
So we'll take those. I get a shot at a random one later. The Slimers that you see go by, those are basically mid-stage power-ups. You can get health or weapon energy. But this guy... The timing of the jumps is very important. Keep his fire projectile as high as possible so I can stand under him and just wail on him. And it's guess right which side he comes on. Almost got the 6th cycle.
Nice.
That was a very, very good fight. 6 is ideal, 7 is very good. And now the little extra ghost captures at the end is important. You get a little bit of health and weapon energy back if you successfully capture the ghost. But you also, especially in the early stages, need the money involved. You get $1,000 for each mini boss kill at the end of the stage if you capture the ghost. You don't get anything if you don't get that capture. Some damage boosts. Take a little extra time out to kill enemies here for, I do need money, as said earlier. And, all right, and style health drop grab here.
Nice.
Get it downstairs. Now, these walls with the fire porcupines coming out of them, you can't damage boost through them. They're solid until you kill all the porcupines, then they'll retract. Boost this guy. Now, hopefully I can do this next guy without getting hit. I can take one hit, but I'd really rather not. The little bouncy pattern is what we want. Oh. All right, took the hit, which means I have to. You have a free full health refill item in your inventory. I'm going to have to cash that in. I do have enough health to damage boost my way back to the front door here. There's a one-way door at the edge of this screen. Living on a sliver. That's all we need right now.
Yeah, you were not kidding about his health values.
Yeah. One-way door. This guy sucks. We didn't finish the job yet, but we are going to power up a little bit. Get the phaser shell and one energy extender. And back here, oh, it's still spooky. It has re-spookied. Too spooky for me. Eat my turkey. Fear eating. All right, and the first of a couple damage boosts in the game gets us to the final boss of the stage a little bit quicker. And let's see. Hopefully,
Cash money?
cash money. We got it
Nice.
on the third opportunity. Whoop.
Little marathon drama.
Indeed. There was a backup strat, but it would prevent me from doing something rather nice in the next stage. Sanity money check there. I want to make sure I have at least 1,000. This boss. Health is a resource. Ideally, we get 3 hits a cycle, but that doesn't. He has to appear in the right spot for that to happen. There we go. Yeah. And I think he's dead. That was a pretty good kill.
Nice. Good fight.
We haven't talked plot at all. And basically, the first 4 stages here, like, you can do them in any order, sort of Mega Man style. But you get these little tablet pieces, and basic plot is like, oh, we found this tablet and there's increased ghost activity. I wonder if this tablet has anything to do with it. And of course it does, but that would be quite the red herring. So now we get 3-way shot. That's the second most important menu in the game. And now we go to the apartment. And let's see here, if there's any Ghostbusters Tassers watching it, I got a little improvement for you. Hopefully we can get it here. It's a little luck dependent, which is no thing for the Tassers because, well, they can make that happen. But
Correct.
And for the less speedrunning savvy out there, TAS is tool-assisted speedrun. The shorthand for that, basically a run where you use emulators to get runs absolutely perfect. So when you can beat a TAS in real time, that's quite something. But this room right here, with these adorable little orange ice pick guys. Oh, I didn't. They didn't let me have it.
Boo.
So, a little bit of randomness. They have to be close together for me to jump over them, because then I need to be able to take a bunch of hits. And so we have to wait for this guy, but you can keep the 2, they'll bounce back and walk back with you and knock out these blocks significantly faster than this.
Oh, nice.
It leaves you on 1 health, though, which is the downside.
Sure.
All right, and now we have a super random mini-boss. Right now she's invincible, flying around the top of the screen. Come on, become invincible. Oh, you clipped me. Dare you. Oh. And you appeared on the top. When she goes into 3, it can be any one of the images can be the real one. You want it to be this bottom one here. Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Definitely could have been worse.
It looks like they're pretty generous on your weapon energy when you're using the upgraded weapons?
Yeah, three-way shot doesn't use a whole lot. Phaser shell will run through your weapon energy real quick. We
Okay.
will see that in play later. This phaser shell gets a lot of use in the later stages because phaser shell does damage repeatedly. It goes through enemies.
Okay.
All right, and now that we have special weapons, the Slimers can drop weapon energy upgrades. Red drops your weapon energy, blue drops your health. Don't need the Slimer of Shame right there. And we go on to fight the Ice Gorilla. Everybody remembers this guy from the movie, I'm sure. This guy has like 3 different things he can do. This is the most time-wasting thing that he's doing right here, and he is having a lot of it. He just wants to swing. The slow, confident strut towards you is what you're really looking for.
It's almost like the bosses know it's a marathon run.
Almost. All right, and now we have shout-outs to Clay Fighters, Bad Mr. Frosty. There we go.
Nice.
And do a little dance. Castlevania style, missing the orb.
I know a thing or two about that.
Just a little. This guy knows a thing or two about missing the orb in Castlevania.
Oh, yeah. It's tradition.
All right. So now we got some more shopping to do. Rebuy our turkey. It's really Peking duck, but I'm a dumb American. I'm going to call it a turkey. And more weapon upgrades. And we were talking crap about how you don't remember stuff from the movie. Oh, this, if you're a fan of the movies, this stage has a little something for you. We will see shortly. Don't worry about giant fists coming through the wall. That's perfectly normal. That's a feature. Hello.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
All right. Now here we have probably the second scariest mini-boss in the game. This guy is super random and has a high chance to kill me. Hopefully that does not happen. These eyes just go where they want. They do not care about your feelings. They like to hang out below the floor too, which is just fantastic. I will take that.
Nice. Solid.
I wouldn't call it ideal, but definitely not bad. All right. Still have our turkey. Good amount of health. Kill the gummy worms.
Turkey and gummy worms at 6:45 in the morning. I'm listening.
Delicious. So, and watch out for the teacups. The teacups are the mightiest enemies in the game. They take like a zillion hits to kill. So they're definitely more a kind of hazard that you avoid. And that is a bad teacup pattern there.
Nice
But,
dodge, though.
all right. And forks are terrifying, so we throw bombs at them.
I assume the fists are all scripted.
Fists are all scripted,
Okay.
and they do a whole lot of damage. Those
Fair.
one, oh, you. Forks are terrifying. So yeah, giant fists coming out of the walls, Stay Puft hanging out in the windows. Oh, and this room just got lots of water in it for reasons. The giant jellyfish have moved in. Don't worry, it's fine. This is upscale living in Ghostbuster Town. And now coming up, you might know how developers put Easter eggs in their games here, little fun things you can find. They took it a little literally in this one. We're going to see. I'll take the health, definitely will. But yeah, so yeah, instead of regular good developer Easter eggs, we have demon Easter eggs. Fortunately, he has the least durable laser in the history of lasers.
Wow.
Hopefully he stays vulnerable. Oh.
He heard you.
Yep. Things are just going a little too well. And, oh, just missed the mash. Come on. You have like 2 hits left on you. Any day now.
There we go.
2 hits. All right, now fun fact, I can cost myself a whole lot of time by either accidentally leaving this door or accidentally going into my options screen before this ladder finishes forming, because it will stop forming if you do either of those things, and you have to go all the way back to the beginning of the stage to reset it. But
Sweet feature.
now we get showdown with Mr. Stay Puft. He doesn't have a torso. They didn't bother to animate it. It's fine. Got to cut those corners.
And then budget cuts.
All right. And he has laser beams, because of course he does. Nice.
Nice. Good fight.
All right, so that's the first 4 stages. We are done with the Mega Man style portion of the game. We have the completed tablet, and so the game's over, right? We did a good job. Where are our friends? Where'd they go? They have been captured by a guy named Arthur. So we're gonna go here, buy ourselves that thing, and one of those. Exit, we still have our turkey, so we're just going to go straight to the castle. We storm in the castle. But yes, our Ghostbuster friends have been abducted by that creepy guy that you saw for like 2 frames there.
Seems legit.
Yep. Now there's a lot of damage boosts and whatnot in this level, which is part of the reason we buy the shield. The real reason we buy the shield is the 3rd mini-boss. We'll talk about him more when we actually get there, though. Didn't get the bomb away. And don't be trolling. Oh, you trolling. Whether that shoots or not is pretty random. But it takes forever to kill those. Well, it takes a long time to kill those things. It's much faster just to boost through it. All right, and we got to save our first Ghostbustery friend. He's got a spooky ghost friend. We have to bust him.
Man,
And-
that face, though.
Yeah, that doesn't look pleasant.
No.
Oh, really? All right. Oh, and he's awake. He had his coffee. We're good to go. All right. Fun fact with the Ghostbuster fights is they'll use whatever weapon you're using. So you can make it really, really hard on yourself with like 3-way shot, because he will just keep firing at you and it becomes impossible to deal with him. But with Phaser Shell, there's a huge delay between their shots, and it's actually the best weapon to use for the fight anyway, so serendipity there.
Nice.
Duck under that guy.
Interesting physics on the guillotines.
Yeah. Now, apart from being fastest, another good thing with Egon is he also has the longest jump, just as a result of having the best movement speed, which is really important for that disappearing platform section right there. That went pretty quick.
Nice.
He could be closer to the door, but small complaints. Thanks, Ben. Thanks, Ben. All right. Now, in most screens, you're really happy to see Slimers, but there's some in this screen. Oh, this screen. Big tower climb. Okay, he went that way. That's good. They like to just get in your way and wreck your day. Now, definitely the most terrifying mini-boss is this guy right here. Hopefully you're going to wonder what I'm so scared about, but you might see just what I'm so scared about. Phase 1 is nothing. Phase 2... There he goes. Aw. This is why the shield, because you're going to take damage, and you can see that they're splitting. Which ones will split is not something you can determine just by looks. And that really wasn't that bad.
Nice.
But without the shield, I probably would have died twice there, which
Wow.
is a big part of the reason we get the shield here. So, but no more shield. We're going to turn you off. Turn on Phaser Shell. Oh, missed the shot on the way down. He almost always drops weapon energy, though. Some of them seem biased towards particular drops. Get through there. And more shoutouts to Castlevania coming up here. They wanted to make a Castlevania game. They really did.
Oh, wow.
Now, this guy has, like, the tiniest hitbox in the history of hitboxes. It's just his face. And And that scythe has a much larger hitbox than it appears to. One hit from it probably will kill me here. Go into your other pattern. Oh. It's 2 attacks that you can do whenever he swoops down. This is the one we're hoping for. Easier to avoid, and you can lay good damage on him. Yeah, safety turkey, because that's going to happen.
Yeah, wow. That is some damage.
Run.
Nice.
All right. Health and weapon energy could be better, but could be worse as well. We should be okay.
Nice.
Take the refill. Oh no! No! I thought I missed the platform, so I corrected unnecessarily and then fell off. This platforming section is just annoying. Take our time. We're good. Okay, and now we got Little Shop of Horrors. Shoutouts to Audrey, too. But this fight kind of plays like a shmup. Your hitbox is your head. Don't get hit by the flying mouth things, and you should be good. And the giant plant shoots laser beams, because of course it does. Everything needs a laser. The Dr. Evil style of enemy design. But yeah, this fight is all just bait the heads in a direction where you can keep an open shot and watch for him to open his mouth. Don't miss a hit. As long as you see him wince, you got him. Should be one more, maybe 2. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. So now we saved our Ghostbuster friends, and you didn't see it, but I collected a little bead there, which they just realized in this directly into the tablet. Everything's going to be fine. Earthquake! Sad Peter. And problems. A giant hole in the middle of the city. None of our clients live there, so it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry. And the mayor's on it.
Man.
Re-up on turkey. Fill up on bombs. One more. And buy our less weapon upgrade. And we are to the deep hole. Deep hole is far and away the longest stage in the game. If you're looking at my timer right now thinking, oh man, he's going to come in way underestimate. No, this stage is long. So, these cactuses are the worst things in the world. Their hitbox is like twice as big as they are, I swear. But this is basically boss rush stage. We refight all the major bosses except for Stay Puft. Stay Puft is unique. He's special. All right, hopefully 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Yep, we're good. All right, this is a very lucky pattern here. We can lay a lot of damage into him in the corner. Oh, we took a hit. All right, so we're probably looking at a 4 cycle, maybe 3. Weird thing about this stage, you see my feet are in the ground a little bit here. Everything is actually based on thinking like where the top of the ground is, so it actually changes the properties of a bunch of these fights quite a bit. This one, it doesn't really matter. One of them, it's advantageous to you. 2 of them, it's a rather large disadvantage, but we'll talk about those when we get here. And for this capture, I want to get him be as far away from the trap as possible and hopefully catch the platform cycle here on the way out. Got it.
Nice.
So those platforms, they move rather slow, you might notice. That was too high. There we go. Those blobby guys will wreck your day if you don't kill them basically the second they come on screen. Now we have the snowman refight. He floats around higher on the ground relative to your position than he does in the first fight, so this is going to get a little annoying. I have less bombs than I usually do here, too. I usually like to come into this fight with 4. It's definitely more important to use them in the last fight. And just try to keep these snowmen under control. I need 2 bombs after this. Well, needs a strong word, but I like to have 2 bombs. For a... oh, that was a pretty good refight,
Nice.
actually. That usually takes a lot longer. Getting him in 1 music cycle is pretty good. All right, and Spooky Ghost. We get to hug the edge of the screen because this is a speed run, damn it. Switch to 3-way. These jumps are tricky. Got it.
Nicely done.
Health is important. Don't want to take damage unnecessarily. You can just run through those, but you take a bunch of damage. Now this fight, it actually helps you a little bit because the mouths spawn higher, so you actually have more time to avoid them. The ground thing we were talking about earlier. Oh, the psychic shot. One thing I haven't talked about to this point with the phaser shell is there's a delay from when you hit the button to when the shot actually comes out. You have to keep facing the same direction. That went really fast. Got the quick catch, too.
Nice.
We're in good shape here. This has been a pretty good deep hole thus far. Oh well. Run, run, run. I ain't afraid of no cacti. Good guy, Slimer. Oh, the 50-50s. Slimer is the true final boss in this stage here in terms of getting a good time. We've been talking about random a lot, how it's like, oh, this is random, this is random. Slimers in this stage can cost you minutes if they give you 2. There's 2 that I get towards the end of the stage here. If they both give me health drops, then I don't have enough weapon energy for the final boss.
Yeah.
Which makes the final boss take literally like 2 minutes longer than it normally does, depending on how low I go into the fight with. And, well, you just have to use Phaser Shell for this guy. And this fight's made a lot harder by not having the little hole in the middle from the second stage. Because these little blob things will just persist and get in your way. Come on. Take a hit, that's okay. Be dead. He's dead. Ooh, these refights are going pretty well on the
Nice.
whole. Pretty well. And it's another case like the first one. Want to be as close to the exit as possible to catch a platform cycle. Hopefully we get it. That looks good. Can't do much better than that. So if I miss this, then I'm just bad at jumping. Got it. All right. So, but we have final Slimer coming up, the true last boss. Will he be benevolent? Shall I be joyous or shall I be damned? We are going to switch to this because every shot might count if I don't see a red drop. Come on, red drop. Red drop.
Nice.
All right. Good guy, Slimer. All right. And so you might think Gozer, but no, this is Janna. But we're going to show this prehistoric chick how we do things downtown. And one more. Yep. All right. Should be good on weapon energy for phase 2 here. Because now she turns into Undead Pirate. Of course, you could just hang out off screen where I can't hit you. That works too.
Yeah, that's a good place for it.
Good strat. Oh, jump too soon. Obviously, you want to try to lead the scythes. They get thrown in a pretty predictable rhythm. Every once in a while, she'll do something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good unblockable setup.
Yep, indeed. That went pretty well here. Get ready on time. As soon as he throws the peace sign, that's time. And time.
29:33.
I will take it. I was hoping for sub 30, so that's pretty close to about 30 seconds off my PB.
Wow, nice.
So,
Good run.
yep. And so what you didn't see me grab is another little bead that you can put in the tablet. And, oh, everything's great. All stages clear. We get points. This is the first time points come into play here. And obviously, since we saved the city and put a giant hole in it, but everything's okay now, what we need is a parade. One of the jankiest endings in all of Genesis games. Peter comes out, dances around a little bit. Oh, yes. I got captured. I did good stuff. The ending's short. We're going to watch it. And setup time is practically non-existent since all I have to do is plug in a cartridge. So, and a balloon. Hot air balloons.
You done good.
Yep. Ray is mighty. He is strong. He also got captured by Ghost, but it's okay. Lucky P. Oh, Lucky P hooked it up.
Yeah.
Good job on design. And yeah, shout out to Onions. They get the specialist of thanks. And Egon comes out, throws a peace sign. Rest in peace, Harold Ramis. You did some good stuff. So
Yes, indeed.
he got his last hurrah here. But that's Ghostbusters. So, but stick around for Jewel Master. I ain't going far. So, but I'm pretty sure Tech back there wants to make sure cropping and all that good stuff is good before we just straight plug and play. So,
Breakdown, everybody. Thank you.